Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jan Moses here, back with an early morning My Team upload. Here to cover the brand new Rush players coming to the game about 2.5 hours from now, headlined by Galaxy Opal Dennis Rodman. Now, I get it. I'm sure a lot of you guys felt the same way I did yesterday when we saw that we're getting effectively our fourth straight small forward via the Rush promo. It really is frustrating because, you know, for me at least, I only play Clutch Time Online really when it comes to 5v5 gameplay in my team. I don't touch Unlimited, and because of that, and because of the fact that we've now gotten James Worthy, um, Danny Granger, Andrew Wiggins, and now Dennis Rodman, I have to pick and choose who I want to run in Clutch Time Online at the 2, 3, and 4 positions between those four players. And I'm honestly not even running Danny Granger right now. I got the card and I have yet to use him online because I got lucky, and from one of the Nebula exchange packs this past weekend on stream, I got Pink Diamond Tyrus Thomas, who I've really been enjoying using in Clutch Time Online, albeit a limited sample size. I just love his jump shot, especially off the catch, and his prowess defensively is awesome. I mean, he's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, really elite defensive ratings, and some very good defensive badges. But speaking of elite ratings defensively and elite badges, I think Dennis Rodman should hopefully bring all of that and more. I totally expect him to be one of the best, if not the best, defensive players in my team. But before we get to Dennis Rodman, I want to take a quick look at all these players' ratings. I just pulled up all of their profiles on 2KDB, and I changed their badges to, oh, they went back for whatever reason, to current gen. And we'll start with Isaiah Ryder. This card I know plays very similarly to LeBron. I think he actually has the he has the LeBron base and upper, I believe, on normal, just like his Ruby card did. And that's the big thing that I want to see, because we had the Darren Williams card that came out a week or two ago, the Pink Diamond from the Rush promo, who had his animations changed. And I'm curious to see if any of these cards get that same level of treatment. Isaiah Ryder, I don't really care about all that much. Bruce Bowen, I would have been much more excited about had he been a Pink Diamond, because I feel like he's already going to be really good defensively, but I think that upgrade to a Pink Diamond would have given him a little bit more juice offensively, and I think that's really what this card needs. Maybe he'll end up being a really fun card for salary cap in Season 6, but other than that, I don't think he's going to really be bringing all that much to the table, unfortunately. And yeah, you could see so far, Isaiah Ryder and Bruce Bowen, they're both going to have the same jump shots, same base, same upper as their previous iterations, which is a little frustrating. But the Pink Diamonds, this is where we could see some changes with the animations. Monte Ellis, right off the bat, a card that I really just don't like. I did not like using the previous one. Even if he has elite dribble animations, a 6'3" point guard with 6'2" wingspan really sucks, in my opinion. I mean, he's not going to be that great defensively. I think because of that, he only comes with Hall of Fame clamps. I mean, at least it's somewhat realistic, but because of that, I'm out on this Monte Ellis card. I would not touch this card with a 20-foot pole. Not interested at all. Richard Hamilton could be a little interesting. He looks pretty damn good defensively. Obviously, he's going to be a great three-point shooter. Really nice. Oh, wait, hold on. These are not current badges. Here we go. I was going to say, what the hell is amped? Really nice shooting badges, the majority of them on Hall of Fame. You can add basically every single badge to him except for a movable enforcer, which is a little annoying. I think Tyrus Thomas gets this badge, I think on gold or Hoff or something, so makes him even better defensively, I feel like. But we're not talking about Tyrus Thomas anymore, I promise. Still has solid badges defensively, this Richard Hamilton. 5 of the better defensive badges on Hoff, which I guess that's pretty nice. The big question is going to be the animations. 2K, please. Let's actually just do this. Let's compare these two cards right here, and let's go right to the animations, and they haven't changed it. So that's pretty frustrating because, again, we got the Darren Williams Pink Diamond via the Rush promo, have his animations updated. Why don't you update any of the other cards that are not an Opal with their jump shots in this week's Rush Agenda Update 2K? Why? I mean, especially if this ends up being the last set of Rush players that we get. I did not read the My Team Playbook update, so I don't know if this was already mentioned as being the last one, but the reason why I assume that to be the case is because this is the second to last week of Season 5, Next week being the last week, if what my team has done historically this season over the previous 4 seasons is any indicator for what we're going to get in that last week, all we're going to get for content, and I use that word very loosely here, will be super packs on Monday, and then they won't give us anything else until we get the playbook update on Wednesday for the general 2K game, and then Thursday the my team playbook update. That's all we're going to get. So yeah, when it comes to the last week of the seasons here in my team in NBA 2K24, content for 2K is reading material on Wednesday and Thursday, and the ability to spend money on packs with players that we got throughout the season on Monday. So yeah, with that said, if this is going to be the final week of Rush content, this is still the best part of Season 5 for me by far, but we're kind of going out on a whimper here, giving Diamonds and Pink Diamonds the same jump shots and animations in general as their previous versions. With that said, Dennis Rodman, a card who, again, as I said, defensively, I expect him to be great. I actually really enjoyed using his New Year's resolution card in salary cap during seasons, whatever that was, 3 or 4, just because, you know, slower time jump shots I tend to enjoy using a little bit more online. Like, I enjoy using Dino Raja because of his jump shot in particular, because yeah, there is a bit of a hitch, and yeah, it could be a bit of a beta jump shot, but if you just take, you know, if you take better jump shots, like if you get good looks, quality looks, and you're taking jump shots when your players are open instead of taking contested jump shots, then slower jump shots hopefully won't be that much of an issue for you. And because it's slower, if there's any input delay, it gives me more time to make sure that I can get that release right and get a green light for it. So with that said, my question with Dennis Rodman, because I can already see 499s, is he going to have 99s across the board defensively in every Hall of Fame badge defensively? That's what I want to see. Yeah, so he has 99 across the board on every defensive rating, which is great. They gave him catch and shoot, corner specialist, slippery off ball, all on Hoff, which is pretty solid. Finishing badges look pretty solid. Playmaking, I mean, they gave him blow by, which is hilarious, and speed booster, which is great. Yeah, he has every single defensive badge on Hall of Fame. That's awesome. That I actually really like, and it does make me at least consider grinding for these agendas to get him. I mean, we'll have to see what these agendas are going to look like. I have no idea. I mean, we already got steals the previous week, I believe, for Tony Allen. So I'm not going to even try to manifest steals again. But, I mean, we could. With Bruce Bowen, I feel like it could be something defensive, still. Or it could be threes, because I think he was known as a 3-and-D player. So who really knows? I feel like Isaiah Ryder is going to be dunking of some sort. We just got shooting guard layups last week. Monte Ellis, I don't know, maybe it'll be like win 5 games with midgets on the court. I don't really know what they're going to make us do for that one. And then Rip Hamilton, again, kind of similar to Bruce Bowen in terms of like him being, you know, a incredible defender with, you know, a pretty solid, if not really elite, you know, 3-point game. So I really don't know what we're going to get agenda-wise. I'm not going to try and predict when we're, again, a little less than 2.5 hours out from getting those agendas. So let me know if you guys are interested in grinding for this Dennis Rodman card. Again, like I say, every single week, my feelings on whether or not it's worth grinding for these cards are dependent on the agendas, obviously. If we get something that's revolving around unlimited, I am probably not going to grind for Dennis Rodman, because, again, I'm very happy with Tyrus Thomas. Tyrus Thomas should give you defensively 80 to 90% of what you're getting from Dennis Rodman, and he's a little bit taller. Wait, Tyrus Thomas has a 7'3" wingspan? I thought it was only 7 feet. Man, this card's incredible. Yeah, I mean, Dennis Rodman. Oh, also that release. We got to see what that jump shot is like. Okay, yeah, Patrick Ewing and Xavier Tillman is the same that he had on his previous card, but it's on very quick. So we'll see what that jump shot ends up being like on very quick. Is it going to be an elite jump shot, or is it going to be like Zion Williamson's, who I really hate? We'll have to see. But yeah, you can see even like defensively, like sure, there are a lot of like -6s, -7s for Tyrus Thomas compared to Dennis Rodman, but it's still not awful. Like, I don't know. I still think Tyrus Thomas can be run at your small forward position, and you won't notice a huge drop off if you're going with him versus a Dennis Rodman card. But let's see what the agendas look like in, you know, a couple hours from now, and we'll take it from there. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.